PDN News Updates. Here is Bradley Bartonico from our PDN Newsroom. This is brought to you by our sponsor, KFC Guam.
Judge Benjamin C. Sison on Thursday appointed attorney Arthur B. Clark, once the chief policy advisor for former Governor Eddie Calvo, to defend Domingo Chargaloff Mendiola, the suspect in the deadly robbery shooting on Valentine's Day. The judge appointed Clark after both the Public Defender Services Corporation and the alternate public defenders said they couldn't represent Mendiola. Sison first asked the Public Defender Services, which said they could not represent him, citing conflict of interest. Alternate public defender Richard Dirk also told the judge they could not take Mendiola as a client because they are already representing Generals Kalinagan Manabusan, who is listed as a co-defendant in the case. In other news, propelling forward in unison, the University of Guam marked its 56th Charter Day on Thursday, which was a day of fun, learning, and culture for the entire community of Guam. At around 9:30 a.m., the university's central grounds started to fill up with students, not only from the university, but also those from elementary, middle, and high schools in Guam. Despite the scorching heat of the sun, attendees wandered through the maze of food trucks, booths, and exhibits that dotted the campus. Various university student organizations were in booths, with some providing information related to their college programs using visual aids to engage the guests, while others sought to invite new members. The question of where to build a new public hospital is back in the legislature's court, with the governor vetoing Senator Chris Barnett's Bill 185-37, which seeks to place it at Ipao Point in Tamuning. Unless the governor's pick for a hospital site changes, it will be political maneuvering among senators that decides the stalemate. Either votes will have to swing for Ipao Point, or more lawmakers will have to back the governor's preferred Manila Barrigada location for the hospital. Barnett's Bill 185-37 for Ipao Point has a higher bar to clear, narrowly passing by a vote of 8-7. It will need the support of at least 2 more senators to overcome Governor Lulian Guerrero's March 6 veto. In other news, legislation to expedite the Guam Power Authority's procurement of temporary emergency power meant to stave off load shedding this summer was passed during emergency session. The measure, which will waive a number of procurement regulations with the goal of speeding along a deal for emergency power, passed with a majority vote of 10-4, with Senator Jesse Lujan absent. If signed by the governor, Senator William Parkinson's Bill 206-37 would allow the Guam Power Authority to go after a $25 million 2-year deal with power supplier Agrico on an emergency basis. For more on these stories, go to guampdn.com and follow us on social media.